Week 6 of fantasy football is in the books, and wow, what a roller coaster. From breakout stars to major busts, clutch performances to heartbreaking injuries, this week gave us plenty to talk about. In this video, we're breaking down the biggest takeaways you need to know heading into week 7. Who's rising, who's falling, and how to get ahead in your league. Let's dive in. Number 1, Rico Dowdle. He has had 32 or more fantasy points in each of the last 2 games. And even though Chuba Hubbard is back, Dowdle could challenge him for the starting role. And if Chuba Hubbard gets injured again, then Rico Dowdle could come back up to this level of production that we've seen. They're playing the Jets next, so they could rush a ton. Number 2, Skatebo. He had 31 points in week 6, which definitely proves his high upside as a rookie. I think he has passed Tyrone Tracy for the starting role, and he will continue to get very good production in the weeks to come. Number 3, Maye. He scored 27 fantasy points in week 6, which rockets him up to the QB5 spot. He has a little bit of an easy schedule next, as he's playing the Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Number 4, Jaxson Smith-Njigba. JSN is currently ranked as the wide receiver 2, as he has averaged 21.5 fantasy points per game. He's had back-to-back 25-plus point games, which shows that his point totals are going up as the season goes on. He's playing a weak Texans team next, which he should be able to take advantage of. Number 5, Kenneth Walker. He's currently ranked as the running back 24, as he's only averaged about 11.4 fantasy points per game. Last game, he did awfully. He only scored 5. He had less carries than Zach Charbonnet last game, which shows that week to week, it's very hard to predict who the starter is going to be. Number 6, Brian Thomas Jr. He had his first great game of the year in week 6, scoring 23 fantasy points. This means that he's actually proved himself and shown that he can be a valid starting receiver. They're playing the Rams next, so they will have to pass a ton, which will be great for him as he's a receiver. Number 7, Kimani Vidal. In his debut as the starter for the Chargers, he scored 23 fantasy points. That cements himself as the starter while Amari and Hampton is out. He has an easy upcoming schedule next with the Colts, Vikings, Titans, Steelers, and Jaguars as his next couple of games. Number 8, Matthew Stafford. In a bust game, he scored 9 fantasy points. This offense is going to be a ton worse now that Puka Nacua is injured, and he's had a fumble in each of the last 2 games, which is not a very good sign. He has to step up his gameplay if he wants to maintain a top 10 fantasy status. Number 9, Falcons Offense. In a strong win against the Bills, the Falcons Offense was incredible. Bijan Robinson and Drake London both had 30 or more fantasy points. This proves that their offense can be one of the most elite in the league and that they can beat some very good teams. Number 10, injuries. There were 3 major injuries this week. First up is Emeka Egbuka, who injured his hamstring, and he will return in week 10. Next up is Garrett Wilson, who hyperextended his knee and will return in week 9. Finally, Puka Nacua hurt his ankle, but he'll return by week 8. Week 6 of fantasy football is in the books, and wow, what a roller coaster. From breakout stars to major busts, clutch performances to heartbreaking injuries, this week gave us plenty to talk about. In this video, we're breaking down the biggest takeaways you need to know heading into week 7. Who's rising, who's falling, and how to get ahead in your league. Let's dive in.